Rainbow Dash doesn't deserve to be the element of loyalty. Try to think of more than twice when she's done something loyal. In the pilot episode, Rainbow Dash chooses her friends over being in the Shadow Bolts, which is her first act of loyalty, but she doesn't really show another good one until Season 3. I'll go through a list of significant episodes between those 2 points. In Griffin the Brush Off, Rainbow Dash avoids Pinkie Pie to spend more time with Gilda. You'd think with her element she'd be able to consider both of her friends at the same time. In Dragonshy, Rainbow Dash was very short-tempered with Fluttershy, even though she had a really important part in the mission. In Mysterious Mare-Duel, Rainbow Dash's self-image gets ridiculously huge, and her ego becomes more important than the safety of Ponyville. And in Super Speedy Cider Squeezy 6000, she is quick to abandon Applejack Cider for Flim and Flams. I couldn't find another act of loyalty until the Wonderbolt Academy, where Rainbow Dash is willing to risk her entire future with the Wonderbolts because of her standards and her friends. However, in Season 4's episode Rainbow falls back into her pattern. She seriously considers giving up on Ponyville's team so she could join the Wonderbolts. Element of loyalty fail if you ask me. There's an idea that's been floating around the Brony community that Applejack should have had Rainbow Dash's element, and Rainbow Dash should have had Applejack's. Link in the description. If you think about it, Applejack is loyal to her farm, her family, her friends, and Rainbow Dash is brutally honest. Take Art of the Dress, for example.
They're very nice.
And we're plumb grateful because you worked so hard on them.
Mine's just not as cool as I was imagining.
I think the writers are catching on, though. In the episode Maud Pie, the most recent episode as of the posting of this video, Pinkie compares Maud to her friends, pointing out their likes. But unlike the others, Applejack's element is mentioned.
She expresses herself through fashion just like Rarity, and she's really smart and loves reading just like Twilight. And she's honest and loves forest things and is good at games and, well, she's awesome!
And later in that episode, Applejack redeems her element by being the honest one.
You're ever so thoughtful to share your special bonding ritual with us, but what?
The truth is, we've all been trying real hard to get closer to Maud, but, well, maybe some ponies just don't click the way others do.
Yeah.
We just wouldn't feel right making something that means we're best friends if, well, we aren't.
Usually in a situation like that, Rainbow Dash would have been the first to blurt out the truth. But that problem is being solved by the writers. Good job, writers. But Rainbow Dash, on the other hoof, still needs more chances to prove her loyalty. Or else Spike might have to replace her for the elements of loyalty. Wait, that's not a bad idea. Spike puts up with a whole lot from Twilight, especially in the early seasons. It can only be expected for a loner, the only dragon in a town of ponies, but still, he could easily just walk out and join his dragon friends, but he doesn't. Spike will do literally everything for Twilight, or Applejack in that one episode. If Rainbow Dash was asked to, I don't think she would count every blade of grass in Sweet Apple Acres.
By the way, there are exactly 24,567,837 blades of grass at Sweet Apple Acres.
Maybe the writers were acknowledging this in the Return of Harmony episode, where Twilight assigned Spike to the element of loyalty. At first I thought it was a joke, but Spike actually works better than Rainbow Dash. What do you guys think? Am I being too hard on Rainbow Dash? I'd like to see your thoughts on this in the comments. I'd like to say a big thank you to everyone for 100 subscribers. This is the Brony Notion, signing out until next Wednesday. Brony!